Hello everyone, my name is Antonio Mauro and I have the privilege of serving the Lord at Nuova Vita Salerno. Salerno is located in the southwest part of Italy between the Mediterranean Sea and the beautiful mountains of Cava. Much like the rest of Italy, it has a long history of Catholic tradition and is therefore a very challenging spiritual climate for the spread of the gospel. In addition to this, our culture has been deeply impacted by a post-Christian worldview that sees spiritual matters as irrelevant. As a church, like many other evangelical churches in Italy, we represent less than 1% of the population in our city. In fact, in the city center of Salerno, there was no evangelical church and therefore no consistent gospel witness. Our church was planted in 2013 by the Valica family, an American missionary couple committed to seeing the gospel transform not only the lives of the lost, but also transform the way Italian believers live the gospel in their daily lives. They wanted to see a church that was truly a light in the darkness. And by God's grace, our church began to grow and to see God changing lives. For the past 2 years, the Valicat have also been committed to training our team through theological learning and practical ministry skills, because their vision was always been to see the ministry eventually led by Italian people. And after many years of faithful service, the Valicat sensed that God was calling them to leave Italy and trusting the work of the ministry to Italians. Now, I have the privilege of leading together with Nunzia Salvini and Virgilio Gallo, and together we are committed to leading our church, our people, in God's mission, to bring the gospel to every man, woman, and child in Salerno. I would be lying if I said that this transition has not been a challenge since the Valicat have left. But at the same time, this period has led us to depend more and more on God, and is an important next step in seeing the Italian church led by the Italian people. It is so encouraging to see how God is using us and working through us to continue working on the foundation laid over the last 8 years. We are so thankful for churches and individuals that through the years have so faithfully supported the ministry in Italy. And as the ministry continues without the Valica family, our need for prayer and support is stronger than ever. I'd like to mention 3 specific ways you can be praying for us. First, for our team, that we will press onto Christ as the solid foundation of our lives and our church. That we will remain united together, growing in character and gifting, and that God will enable us to lead others very well. Second, that the church may continue to grow in maturity, love, and unity, and that each member of Nuova Vita understand the unique responsibility to participate in God's mission, to reach the lost and make disciples in every sphere of life. Finally, I will ask you to pray for financial support, because our church is small and the financial reality in Italy is very challenging, and the 3 of us need to develop a team of ongoing financial supporters in order to enable us to serve the church full-time. So if you would be interested in supporting Nuova Vita, we would love to hear from you. We cannot be more thankful for the continued prayer and support for Nuova Vita. This church would not exist if it was not for you. We can only ask you that you continue to stand with us as we continue the mission to bring the gospel of Christ to every man, woman, and child in Italy.